All right, all right. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so before I jump into this bonus general message, let me begin by saying the winner of yesterday's giveaway is Tawanda Clark. So Tawanda, my dear, if you don't mind, please reach out to me. Let me know where you would like me to mail your prize. You can contact me via my email. It is listed there in the description box for you, okay? So I will look for an email from you. Also, you guys, if you're new here and you don't know this, I'm doing a giveaway every single day all the way through the end of this year. So all the way up to January 1st. It's a way I'm thanking my subscribers for choosing to be a part of my world. It's been really nice. It's been really fun getting to know everybody. And I love the community of people that are out there right now that are choosing to, I read your comments. You're so awesome and you're kind to each other. And it's very heartwarming. So thank you guys. Anyway, let's get into this reading. So normally I do these readings in the morning and it's almost afternoon right now. And all I'm going to say about this is I had some changes in my life. I made some decisions. I went with some instinctual things that clicked in for me. And so today was just an interesting day in my personal world. And there was moments of, it's as if I changed course on something in my life. I let something go completely, and a couple of things then, when you make one decision, how sometimes it immediately changes everything. It's kind of one of those things where one choice leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, all of which you realize that was a turning point. That's something that is forever in the past, and what is ahead is a brand new adventure. So, and it pertains to my hiking and everything today. So changes that were all governed by instinct. So I'm going to begin the reading this way. And so I don't know if anybody else has an intuitive nudge from the universe that says, you're done, go that way now, and you just, I'm going to go that way now. It's an interesting thing when those moments come into your life sometimes, and then you kind of reflect on it a little bit. And sometimes that it's happening. So we start out with the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody has some definitive, there's no confusion anymore. So interesting, because that starts out kind of with what I'm already talking about. This is talk about the higher self. This is the crown chakra. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Guess what? I'm healed. I'm done. I'm finished. And the Justice in the reverse. Things that were wrong are actually coming into balance. This is Libra energy. Some of you, maybe you're letting go of a Libra. Maybe a Libra is letting go. Whatever this is, somebody is completely free from question marks that were causing distress. This is the heart chakra is actually healed. The heart chakra is done with something. So I don't know, my readings are only stories, right? And so although I always start these reads with something that was like tangible in my own world that I ponder over, these portions of the cards are not my story, but perhaps this is somebody's story. There's an element of releasing everything, knowing for sure that it was time to release things. And this is throat chakra. And it's like the time for communication has come and gone. And so there's nothing left to say about something. There isn't any more words that need to be spoken because something is completed. And that is actually bringing the balance in. Releasing something thoroughly, completely, not being confused anymore, that enough time has passed, healing has truly happened, and something is over. Well, that's very exciting to be so certain, and to really, 10 of Cups in the reverse says, it's the reason this is over is because there was not balance here. There would never have been the emotional fulfillment that the universe wants someone to have. And that's why something has ended, because someone wasn't giving to a situation, or a situation would not have yielded happy results. Out of just sheer curiosity, why would something not have yielded happy results? What was 8 of Wheels, which is like 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Boy, there was a lot of the Lovers in the reverse and the Judgment in the upright. It would have required so much work, so much release of hurt and pain. Possibly somebody needed to actually let go of a partner in order to then try to heal something with somebody else. And maybe that wouldn't have been possible. The fact that the 10 of Cups is in the reverse, it's like, it really is time to release this and heal from this, because someone was not the right match after all. And it's just that simple. Sometimes that's not the person, you know. Sometimes who we choose to be, and we make choices every day about who we want to be, who do we want to become, who do we want to evolve into. Maybe somebody chose to evolve further away from what would have been a matched partner. Therefore, they were even less likely to be the right fit for someone. You know, every single day we wake up in the morning and we start making decisions in our life. Somebody has realized that the direction I want to take my life, either I'm no longer a match for that person, or I realize that that person isn't a match for me. Maybe because I don't want to be treated the way they treated me. Maybe because I don't want the future that I would have had to have with them. Somebody looked at a situation really closely and said, does that suit me? Are we a match? Would I have been happy had this gone a different way? And the answer seems to be no. So somebody's choosing a path that has no more conflict. There's no more thinking over things. There's no more, you know, working on things or needing to learn more lessons out of this. This one is complete. Wow. And again, we get no need for more communication about this topic or with this person or with this situation, whatever this may be. Why? Because the truth is, what would we have patched up? Even if we patched it up, it still wouldn't have been emotionally fulfilling, because the truth is maybe there was too much damage done and there's not going to be a way back. Or maybe I sense like there's this peace and this sense of freedom here. Somebody is really feeling content now. I think here's what I genuinely believe in this storyline. Whomever our character is who's saying, you know what, I'm not confused. I'm not confused anymore about someone. Someone is not my happiness after all. Someone who maybe didn't treat me fair, somebody who was silent on me, or somebody who only said harsh things, hurtful things. I mean, they inflicted a ton of pain, a ton of wounding onto me. I don't know really why they did it. I never got answers, but I don't need answers anymore. All I know is that the way I was treated would not have made me happy at all. So ultimately, even if somebody came back in and said sorry or whatever, could they really undo what has happened? Truth be told, they've shown me who they are, and who they are is not who I pick as my partner, because I don't want to be treated like that. All of the hurt, the pain, I've healed beyond it. And that's why now that is the judgment. I've made peace with the fact that what they did is who they are, the choices that they made. It doesn't look like somebody tried to heal this. It looks like whoever our character is has healed beyond the need for somebody to come in and fix it. And when you heal beyond the need for someone to come in and say that they're sorry, that's what we're seeing here. I don't need that person to say sorry. I'm beyond that. I've healed beyond this connection now. And that's why this is over. So it's not about, you hurt me, I can't forgive you. It's the reverse. It's I've healed beyond this. That's why I don't need to talk anymore about this. Okay, so where are we going next then? Since this is a major shift. What an interesting reading. I like that twist on it, that someone's healed beyond it, not, well, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's not looking to leap into party mode. There's none of the excessive behavior to try to mask pain. Because again, we're dealing with this situation where there's true healing. And it's not about forgiveness even. It's about reconciling the fact that, you know what, I'm free of this. And I think that that's as far as somebody has to think about this one. They're not going out looking for someone else to fall for immediately. They're looking not for like a good time, a party time. Somebody is completely content, going, it's like someone has come through this, like they've, how do I say it? It's like they've walked through a version of themselves, and they have come out like a new them. Temperance in the reverse. Someone's not trying to run from the imbalances in life. Somebody is like embracing them about it, which might sound kind of crazy, but the Six of Wands is here in the upright. Somebody is saying, I came through a situation that could have broken me, maybe did break me for a while. I was really wounded. I was really hurt, and I alone healed myself, and I alone am now sure that I'm not looking for, I don't need dialogue. I don't need a patch me up thing. I embrace the fact that lots of things in life are imbalanced, and I'll be more, I feel more confident now, because this probably won't be the last time I'll encounter something imbalanced, but I'm more prepared for it now. Somebody is like in this, I want to say a realistic mode, a sense of self, a sense of, look, I'm comfortable with the fact that there's going to be lots and lots of broken people that I'll meet along the way. But people can be wounded and then not try to wound me. I can meet other people and I don't have to be afraid that everyone's going to wound me. I actually will be able to maybe identify things a little differently. I feel like somebody's walking away from this and they're not jaded. I think that's the most amazing thing. Somebody is not jaded. They're actually really at peace with everything. Death card. Really at peace. Like I said, it's like someone has walked out of themselves and into a new version of themselves. The Death card is like, I'm reborn. The whole situation is over, and I am a new me because of that. I think this was maybe the last heartbreak somebody had to go through before they got to this point where there was such, let me put it this way, instead of being, all we see here is evidence of the pain that someone is healed from. That's what I see over and over again in this reading. Am I confused and tormented? No. Am I brokenhearted anymore? No. Do I think it's unfair that this happened to me? No, it was an experience. Am I thinking I'll never be happy again? No, I'm aware that with my solar plexus chakra, I'm saying honestly to myself, this didn't suit me. These are my choices. What would it have taken to try to even get this thing back on track? You know what? We couldn't have got it back on track because I don't choose this for myself. I'm in control of my choices. Oh my God, does that ever set me free? I'm really at peace with this. Like, that's the shift in energy that I see in this story. So whoever our main character is has come to this incredible conclusion that I need no apology. I need no explanation. And I don't need to try to think about forgiveness and think about good vibes and think about all this. It's really just like, some things are imbalanced. That's how that goes. I'm all right. That alone is a sense of tremendous freedom, this sense of comfort zone. I feel like I think anything is possible for this person at this point. I think anything on earth is possible. I think this person just got fearless. I think this person is like, whatever I'm going to do in my life, Queen of Cups, I feel happy. I feel satisfied. I know what my worth is. I know that I want to give my heart and my sense of adventure and my attention to anything and everything that catches my eye that I care about in my life. And this is not like I'm running around trying to find somebody to give my love to. This is like, I love my life. I am a loving person. I am at peace and calm with the universe didn't send me something to torment me or hurt me. This person, I don't even care why they did what they did. None of that matters, because I came out of this feeling really strong, feeling really warm, feeling like life is so much more than one heartbreak. This is amazing. 3 of Cups. And now that I'm in this really happy vibe, now I'm ready to, I'm not looking for anybody to patch me up. I'm just looking to have like really nice experiences, spend time with friends, you know, colleagues, people that are fun to talk to. It's like somebody is looking at their life with like a sparkle in their eyes. Like everything becomes kind of fun. Chit-chatting with strangers is a cool experience. Communicating with someone that, I don't know, maybe this could be some romantic partner, but maybe not. I'll just kind of chit-chat with them and see where it goes. Three of Cups is celebration in a lighthearted manner in this card in particular. There's none of the anxiety of, you know, third-party connections and confusion. It's like, I feel like somebody's going to be so comfortable just rolling with what comes into their life and be like, well, this is a cool experience. Ooh. But Knight of Wands in the reverse. This person is not like hot to trot, like I'm out on the market, I'm on the prowl, I'm looking for, you know, it's not like everybody they see is like, ooh, is that my next, you know, potential love mate? It's not like that at all. There's none of the, I just feel like somebody's loving their life. It's not scattered energy. It's not party energy. It's a contentment and an acceptance that I trust that I'll be able to spot people that are just popping into my life looking for one thing and one thing only. I trust that I'll be able to spot them easily, and those won't be the people that I spend a lot of time with. But that's okay. If somebody shows up and, you know, they make the announcement that they think I'm foxy and they just want one thing from me, I can choose to say thanks or no thanks to it. You know, like this is just so matter of fact and so easygoing. But I don't think that a lot of those people are going to be approaching this individual. This individual is coming off as a queen. Whether it's a masculine or a feminine is irrelevant. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Temperance in the upright. This newfound vibe here and the fact that this person has an easy like rejection, nope, not interested, nope, not interested. I feel like this newfound sense of comfort zone with saying no thank you to people and not walking around wounded and just being easygoing, but being discerning, I think that's going to tick somebody off, somebody who likely wants to try to come back in. When somebody walks through life happily and in their power, sometimes that makes other people, especially maybe people who came in wanting to get somebody's attention, you know, wanting to flirt. This could be the ex. This could be, if this is a storyline about somebody who maybe had a shady ex, somebody who hurt them, somebody who left them always confused, somebody who didn't tell them truths, and that's the person they're done with. This could represent an ex who would like to come back in and is already irritated knowing that there's been a change in our main character's behavior. They sense it, they feel it, they see it. They know that the main character is not having any of it. And it's interesting because at this point, they would like to come in and be balanced. But remember, our main character was completely content, saying, I'm okay with the fact that that was not a balanced connection and that's over. I'm good with that. Someone else out here is not so good with it. I want to get one more on that because let's go. Tell me about the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I don't know if it's somebody who's jealous or somebody who's angry or somebody who was hoping that our main character would actually be angry. Like it could be somebody is like, I don't know. My impression is that, somebody is jealous because the other person is done with them. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to go with that because we got Judgment in the upright, 10 of Cups. Holy smokes. Somebody is jealous now because they would like to come in to this very same person. They would like to have balance now, and they're not trying to be a player this time. This time they want to be for real. They even want, it's weird because I feel like they're angry and upset because they want to make this right now. They see this person as their 10 of Cups. But it's almost like they wish that this person would say angry words at them, like break down and cry. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let's then find balance. Like, I know I did you wrong. Just go ahead and tell me that I did you wrong and then forgive me for it. because I want to be forgiven. I know that I did wrong, but now can we heal this so I can be that 10 of Cups for you now? I don't think that's happening here. I think that someone's going to have the 10 of Cups, but I don't think it's with this person. That the Queen of Swords is in the reverse because somebody knows, I think somebody knows that our main character is going to have balance, but it's not going to be with them. It's almost like they're frustrated that somebody made peace with this and they're moving into their 10 of Cups elsewhere. They're jealous that it's not going to be with them. They wish that there could even be some drama that would get stirred up maybe so that, like it could get cleaned out. And, they're still thinking that our main character is where they left them. That's how I see this. They're still thinking that the main character is maybe still in that place of hurt and confusion. And now they're like, just say the angry words that I'm sure, you have inside of you. And then let me like heal things with you so we can get happy again. It's a blend of vibes that I get off of this card. There's irritation and anger. I feel like that somebody almost hopes somebody will just like let it all out so then we can heal stuff. But I think that they're also jealous because it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Somebody has gone so far beyond that at this point. Let's go with this deck. Okay, tell me about this second Judgment and 10 of Cups. Because, the Tower. Yeah, I'm not going to change my interpretation of any of this. I'm going to stick with exactly what I said. This is like, it's so, everything has changed so dramatically. Our main character is not stuck. Our main character doesn't have any harsh words to say. This whole thing is, I feel like this is the other person who, like, their dreams that they had of somehow still coming back in is kind of like going up in smoke right now because they're realizing it's really over. This person isn't harboring angry words and they can get them off their chest and then we can heal stuff. This person's done with me and they're moving in a new direction to have their happiness. It's over. They've been set free from whatever it was, my hurt, my mind games, whatever I did to this main character that hurt them. They're free of it. They're really free of it. They don't even want my apology. Nope. They've set me. They're going free in their own direction. Somebody doesn't need to talk to me anymore, even to hash things out. Why did this person take so long to try to come in? On one hand, I don't even want to ask about it. We got a Knight of Cups in the reverse and we got a 5 of Cups in the reverse. Someone didn't think they'd have any regrets, or they didn't really give a love offer. They weren't ready to open up. And I just feel like somebody was kind of a slab. Like someone wasn't, it didn't really register in them that they would have such a profound regret is what I want to say. They thought they were fine without this person's energy, or they didn't give that love offer and they thought that was big deal. And why have they had a change of heart then? Why have they had a change of heart? Change of heart, 6 of Wands in the upright. All of a sudden, this person's, they might have just been so distracted or something by other things in their life. And so it was like, whatever, I'm not looking for love and romance right now. So they might have just abandoned this main character in this storyline. And now that they have some success in their life, now they're looking for more happiness also. I feel like they're coming in kind of like swaggering though. I feel like they feel like they're happy with their life. And now they want to follow that sweet nectar to something else that they want. And now they realize, oh yeah, that main character, the one that I just kind of like left somewhere off in the dust, I want to go back to them. It's almost like they're gravitating toward this person without realizing it. But they're coming in because now they feel successful. Now they're ready for romance. Tell me about the Judgment though, and the 10 of Cups in the upright. Ace of Swords. Sword of truth, sword of clarity, sword that cuts things out. And this comes with a message from like the universe also that says there was a lot of opportunity here. There was a lot of growth Maybe there were already like many, many, many subtle lessons that have already been learned. And this sword can be used to sever connections. In this case, it's a key, right? I feel like someone is just now realizing what they really want. I feel like this was probably, even though it was hurtful and even though it was hard, it might have been a divine connection. Wow. But we have the Death card in the reverse. It might be that somebody resisted some growth, resisted transforming. They thought maybe they could. I feel like somebody was under the impression that they could just act however they wanted to, and that the universe didn't see that kind of behavior. Like they didn't have to be accountable. They didn't have to focus on growth. They didn't have to think about how they treated people. They didn't have to do any of that. But this is like, no, the universe sees that. And if somebody doesn't want to grow, I feel like this person still hasn't really grown, except with the fact that they would like to have all this happiness back in their life. But I don't feel like they've really grown. So this is being cut off, and somebody is going a new direction for their happiness. Who is their happiness? Who is the new direction for the happiness? Page of Cups, definitely a new love. Seems to come in fast. Could be a water sign, could be an air sign, but then we also have a 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's funny because this new connection that seems to be something very healing, very soothing, something that like, it's almost as if now someone is being divinely, I don't want to say divinely guided. It's almost more like someone's actions are calling in new experiences for them. Got a little ladybug here on this card too, on this cup. And it's funny because someone's about to have a bunch of options, a bunch of opportunities, but one rises above all the others. Okay. We see all these cups, and then we see one that sits on top with the ladybug on it. One is being like the chosen one. Maybe in springtime, you see the daffodils, but this horn of Gabriel blowing, there's a baby that is coming out of this. This is a brand new beginning. But I feel like it's someone may, have encounters with multiple people where they, chit chat with different people and like, oh, I don't know. I'm not really looking to have a romantic partner. I'm not out scoping for one. So you talk to multiple people, and then eventually somebody is like, oh, wow, this is actually real. This could start slow, especially because we have this Ace of Cups. This is somebody very truthful. This is somebody that maybe somebody meets in unusual circumstances. This could also be in a situation where someone meets an individual and they go, wow, this person's incredible. And maybe they're not, maybe they're in a funny phase of their life where they're just about to step into one of their own next adventures. And so they've kind of outgrown where they are. And it's some heartfelt conversation. But it could be something where two people meet in an odd moment, but then stay connected. This is possibly about travel, communication from a distance. This is one of those things that it's funny though, because it picks up really fast. It doesn't jump into this 10 of Pentacles though. 10 of Pentacles is about tangible stuff. It's about, monies and finances. It's about family stuff. I feel like this is somebody who's actually disconnected or willing to disconnect from where they've been in life and start over. I feel like this is just like we saw this 8 of Cups, wherever that card went. Our main character has cut themselves free from something in their past. They're walking their own path. They're open to meeting people, but not really questing for it. Just like our main character is kind of at a place in their life where they're willing to start brand new and they're unafraid of whatever the newness is going to be. I feel like they meet someone who is in the similar spot. There's somebody who has a lot more capability, competency, a lot more skills than maybe what they're actually utilizing. And the two kind of almost immediately hit it off, it seems like. Whoever this new person is and our main character, they seem to be like immediately getting into conversation. And I feel like somebody is willing to walk away from another aspect of their life, maybe where they lived, maybe they live in a completely different place, completely different world. You can see it's like a manor, like a big mansion house with a whole family. It's like a lineage of family heritage. I feel like somebody is saying, you know, I'm ready to start my life over with a partner that I really care about. I feel like our main character is ready for a new, fresh start. And after meeting a few different people, and after, I think, rejecting the ex who shows back up, I feel like this person meets someone who's just in that same place that they're in. It's like, I'm ready for change. I don't know what that means. I just know that life is full of adventure and life is full of change. And I'm willing to do that. Wow, this could go the long distance. This could go into marriage. We just got the Hierophant. It's funny though, because we got the Hermit too. And we got the Knight of Cups. So, and this is my ratty tatty little Hierophant card. I feel like whoever this duo is, I want to show this Hermit card up close, because I always look at this card as if it's like almost like a twin flame. It's like going deep inside oneself and contemplating, how does this person mirror me so closely? You see, she's like in the sky, she's seeing her own self reflected back. I feel like this duo, it's a kind of an unbelievable match. It's like, how did I meet somebody who's at the same emotional, mental headspace that I'm in right now? How is that possible? Knight of Cups, this is somebody who is like, I feel like these two kind of know pretty early on that this is going to be important. I don't know exactly how we're going to get to the conversation of marriage per se, but I think this is my person. I'm going to think about this a little bit before I say that, and then I'm going to make that offer. I feel like it goes from meeting somebody, really having a truthful conversation, thinking a lot about each other, communicating a lot, and then recognizing that I would want to take this risk. I'm fine walking away from lots of things that I've had in my life. In fact, my life, it doesn't really feel, even if this person is very wealthy, even if their circumstances in life are pretty well mapped out, they may be saying, yeah, but it doesn't feel so fulfilling now that I've met you. I think I'd rather have more time with you. There is something about being willing to walk away from some thing in life that could be, you know, money. It could be a comfortable place that somebody lives, and somebody's like, yeah, I'd relocate to be with you. Well, if I'm doing that, I'm doing it because it's serious. This Hierophant card talks about, this is really serious. I feel a big way about you. When I think about it deep down, I think you mirror me really well. So what am I holding back for? Why don't I just say it? I think this whole story is one of those situations where it wasn't until our main character was really healed and really done with a former situation that this, I think, incredible match was able to surface for them. And I feel like it's not like it takes them by surprise per se, but I never look at the bottom of a deck, but as I'm shuffling to put cards back into decks and clean up my workspace here, I see that we have a Four of Wands there. I think that this is a couple who couldn't have met until this point in time. I feel like each of them had so much more to them than what they'd been permitted to really, I don't know. I think that these two people see each other and see the incredible, personal power that each possesses. And I think that they had to meet at this point in time in this story for things to fit together as beautifully as they do. This is such a nice story. This is walking away from one disappointing heartbreak. And even though the ex comes back in, it's not even an option. It's not even a little thought of an option that I would want to go back to that ex. Maybe that's why it took so long. You know, someone had to really get to that point where I am done with that. I don't want that hurt back. And I truly mean that. I'm not tempted by that. As soon as somebody knows that it really is done and over, that's when the other individual kind of shows up, and it wasn't a race to get there. It just kind of, things happen maybe according to the flow of things. I don't know. It's kind of a nice reading, kind of change that doesn't happen so swiftly that it like throws us into chaos, but rather change happens because someone is making conscious, healthy choices for themselves and is welcoming healthy things to come toward them. So very nice. All right. So now to go into the next giveaway. So the giveaway for today, if you enter to win, you will get a card, of course, and then inside you will receive one of my other, a totally different, one of my oracle cards. I actually don't know what is in it. I do know that it comes out of my Classical World Love Oracle deck. So if that is appealing to you, feel free to either just write the word enter if you want to enter to win this, or if you want to have more fun with it, tell me something that you like about yourself, like something physical. And I know that can be a tough thing, and oftentimes that's hard for people to like say things about themselves that they like. And that's why I'm asking it, because it's nice to be nice to your body, you know, be kind to the house that you get to live in, because our body is an incredible thing. It's so strong. It's so powerful. The thing I appreciate and like and think is beautiful about my own self, my physical self, my lungs. My lungs have taken a beating in this lifetime, and they're still carrying me through this world. And I am so grateful. And today I have some asthma coming back in. And so I am particularly grateful that they work so hard for me, and that I know I have to take good care of my lungs. But yes, and I truly do marvel at lungs. Just the way we are created is incredible. So yes, my favorite body part is my lungs. There, there you have it. You know, I was going to say the spot on my tooth, on my front tooth, I have a white spot. And when we were kids, my brother used to, I think, call it great white. And, you know, as a kid, it's not fun to have a discoloration on your tooth. But as an adult, I'm like, you know what? It's my unique little great white tooth. That's just how that is. So there's a funny one for you. But no, I genuinely do appreciate the beauty of our internal body and what our internal body is capable of. And yes, I like my weird white tooth too. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.